Hello, Mr. Manager. You have got a decision to make concerning the number of men, working hours, as well as the number of days in which a task will be completed. Which one would you choose? To have more men working less hours in many days, or having more men working many hours in few days? The decision is yours. But here's the question. In working 5 hours a day, 6 men can do a certain piece of work in 3 days. Determine how many hours a day must 10 men work in order to do the same amount of work in 14 days. This is strange. Okay, this is strange. Why should you increase the number of days from 3 to 14? Okay, I may understand. Maybe these men are part-time workers. Maybe. And these ones are full-time workers. Maybe. Let's see. We have two sets here. We have two sets. The first set and the second set is the data which we have. We have number of hours, number of men, number of days. Okay, this is the summary of the information we have. This is the summary of the information we have. Okay, first set, hours, there are 5. Number of men, there are 6. They are to work for how many days? 3. Then we have unknown hours. We have unknown hours, whereby 10 men will have to work for 14 days. Okay, this is strange. Okay, so in equations of with variation, there are 2 ways of doing it. There is a formal way and the informal way. Today I'm going to teach you the formal way, whereby sometimes they ask you to write even the equation for the variation. So that's what I'm going to teach you today. Okay, let's start working. Which ones are variables here? What determines what according to this given information? You realize that men are the ones which determine number of hours and the number of days. So what's the relationship between man and number of hours? Men are inversely proportional to number of hours. When you have more men, you expect them to work fewer hours. That is, the assumption should be that these men are working at the same rate. That's the main assumption. So if you increase number of men, you're reducing number of hours. On the same token, if you count in terms of number of days, then men are also inversely proportional to number of days. Why? Because the relationship between hours and days, increasing hours means increasing days. So men are inversely proportional to number of hours. At the same time, men are inversely proportional to number of days. So these two expressions can be combined and will give us this, that men are inversely proportional to number of hours times days. This is our expression. Removing the proportionality sign by introducing the constant of proportionality, call it K, then you shall say men equals constant over HD, hours and days, not high definition, no, hours and days. So for the first set, what do we have? Now, let's use the first set, that when H equals 5, M equals 6, and the D equals 3, this whole expression becomes the expression becomes 6 to be equal to k over 5 times 3. If you have to make k the subject, then you get k is equal to 6 times 5 times 3. 15 times 6, this is 90. So we get our k to be equal to 90. So now our equation will become, men inversely men equals 90, that's our k, over hd. Men equals 90 over hd. Okay, how many men do we have now? Again, when m equals 10, d equals 14, we don't know about h, then we shall have 10 is equal to 90 divided by h we don't have, but we have d, that is 14. Making h the subject, from here we have 90 over 10 times 14. So h equals 90 over 140. Dividing 90 by 140, we get h to be equal to 0.6429. Remember, these are hours. These are hours, which are equivalent to, let's multiply that one by 60. Okay, so these are minutes. These are minutes. These ones are hours. These are hours, which is equal to this one minutes. How do we get the minutes? We multiply these hours by 60, because 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. When you multiply, you get 38.5